Good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Excited to be here with you this morning. This is the Diamond Factory, where like minds come together. And I'm sitting in at this introduction for our phenomenal CSO Phyllis Mack. We're getting ready for boot camp. For those of you that are going to be joining us in boot camp. But let me tell you something. I want to share something I was, we have a group of ladies that we rebound together. We exercise together. Everybody's not on the trampoline. Some people are just in the chair working out and moving, and some people are just jumping on there just to get their day started through inspiration and motivation, the gospel music that we play. So whatever the case may be, we come together. We've been doing this almost for a couple of years now. And we had kind of some kind of discussion after it's over because we've just really become a family. And just the other day, last Thursday, I told you I got my message from Crystal Robinson because she helped us understand how we need to get out of our heads. But we were in this discussion on the other evening, and I said, "Oh, ladies, you just gave me what I'm going to talk about Thursday," because Eric Zachary, Eric Zachary, she said these words. He was talking about some of her clients, and she tries to tell them. And one of the things that she teaches them is progress, not perfection. Progress, not perfection. And I kind of talk about that because that just struck a nerve with me because that's where we are. That's what we need to do. Because oftentimes, and I'm guilty because I'm a perfectionist. I like things to be just right, on point. And maybe the same with some of you. It's just okay. I can handle it either way. Come saw, whatever will be. But then there are those that are always wanting every I be dotted and every T be crossed. But here's what we need to focus on, because we had this discussion. Then I call her Elizabeth out of Atlanta. She said it only leads to frustration. And how many of you, during the course of your time here, during the course of your time moving towards building your business, you've gotten frustrated? You got frustrated. Why? Because things were not perfect. And you didn't pat yourself on the back when you made progress. So let's look at this thing, progress, not perfection. That's a saying that emphasizes the importance of making continuous improvement. Have you improved since you got here? Have you gotten better? Have you made steps in the right direction? We'll talk about that doing the bioscan. You want to go in the right direction. Even if you didn't go from red to yellow, or from yellow to blue, or from blue to green, if the numbers change, then you've made progress. It's not perfect yet, but you've made progress. So progress to perfection is saying that you emphasize the importance of making continuous improvement and forward movement rather than striving for flawlessness or perfection. Who is flawless? Who? Raise your hand if you're flawless. Come on now. We'll be checking out of here if that's the case. It's really better to focus on making those gradual advancements and learning from your mistakes along the way, rather than being bogged down by the pursuit of unattainable perfection. Because blank happens. Y'all hear me say that often? It just takes place in life. That's called LIFE. That's called life. Things happen. I've been hearing people who said, "Oh, something happened, something transpired, and now I can't go to boot camp." The things happen. So we don't want to lead to frustration. So I'm going to give you very quickly, I'm not going to be long today. I'm going to give you five steps that you can begin to incorporate in your daily life. Have progress, not perfection. But you don't want things to be perfect. Don't misunderstand me. You're still striving for perfection. But when you are only focused on perfection, you don't get the benefits of your progress. So number one, set achievable goals. Set achievable goals. Goals that challenge you. Did you hear what I said? Not goals that challenge your neighbor, goals that challenge you. Be realistic to you. They motivate you, because if you're not motivated, guess what? You're going to keep on doing that particular goal. Goals that align with the amount of time you have to invest. You have to realize that you set a goal that takes you out of your time zone. If you're working a job and you're taking care of your family and you're taking care of grandkids and all these other things you're doing, maybe it doesn't quite align with the time. There is some time available. And that's the thing. We've got to realize we've got to put things in that time space. Because I don't have time to work out. I don't have time to do this. No, 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 no. We do have time. But you've got to align it with your time, with your money, and with your support system. Number two, focus on consistent effort. You've got to consistently be putting forth the effort, doing something. What is that? What does that word consistent mean? Doing something the same way over time. It takes discipline to do that, and so many of us are so undisciplined. We don't do the same thing. We get so bored. Okay, I can't do the same thing the same way all the time. We ought to try something. We ought to find something you can do consistently. That's what we talk about in our rebounding. We're not about how many times you jump or how many times you do a jumping jack or all of this, but if you're consistently showing up, if you're consistently putting forth the effort, doing the same way, the same time, a steady, predictable pattern of action. There are people in my life, they know at a certain time I'm doing this. At 8:30 to 9:15. No, don't call me during that time if I answer the phone. Why? Because you're doing rebound. That's a steady, predictable pattern of action. You should have some of those in your life, because I've had friends of mine that are single, and I know that they will be at home at a certain time, or we can talk at a certain time, because what? If I'm not talking at that time, it may be something wrong. If you don't have anything predictable, any predictable patterns, then nobody can case where you are if something else goes wrong. That's happened in many people's lives. They find dead in their home because they didn't have a predictable pattern of action or behavior. So you got to focus on consistent effort. Number three, learn from mistakes. Learn from mistakes. Did you know we make them? We all make mistakes. We all mess up. If we want to be perfect, we will never do a presentation. We want to be perfect. We will never even try to have an elevation experience. We want to be so perfect. We want everything just to be just right. We don't even try. We want it to be 50 people, and we've already heard it doesn't take 50. It could be 5. It could be 2. Just learn from your mistake. Acknowledge it wasn't right. And then admit it. Oh man, let me tell you something. We don't even admit our own mistakes. Okay? Yeah, you messed up. Hello? Okay, okay. My husband had a roommate once that was tripping because he gave just half of a question on a quiz, on an exam. He was that kind of perfection. Half of a question. He was depressed. My husband was excited because he had made a C. You know, he had just passed the test. He's ready to go party. But I was just so much of a perfectionist. Okay, number 4, value the journey of improvement and growth. Value the journey of improvement and growth. What I mean by that? Celebrate your steps. When you call somebody on the phone, they show up, celebrate that. When you signed up your very first person to become a business partner, celebrate that. When you tell somebody and they bought something from your website, come on now, celebrate that. Celebrate the steps that you make. When you begin to talk and you did your first 3-way call, celebrate the steps. There's so much value in your journey. Yes, we all want the destination. The destination is to be Diamond 5-star. But there's a journey to get there. And there's no time limit. There's no time limit. We're going to be here. We're not going anywhere. A car is not going anywhere, guys. And there's nothing else in our lives that is so profitable in this journey. So you might as well just hang on and like the whole just to see what the end's going to be. Number five, See everything that happens as a part of the process of progress. See everything that happens as a part of the process of progress. We're making progress. Progress, not perfection, because that leads to frustration. So focus on progress. We're making progress in a company. Do you see this? Do you see the progress that's being made? Sometimes people say, well, this ain't right, and this ain't right, this is perfect, this ain't perfect. Oh, but you need to open up your eyes and see through the eyes of our CEO and see the progress. We got states opening up. We got cities opening up. We soon will have countries opening up. We got a boot camp. We're getting to our first inaugural boot camp, and I hope that you're going to be there. If you're going to be there, we look forward to seeing you there. Hope that you did get an email that I sent out day before yesterday afternoon. If you did not get that email, first of all, check your spam. Secondly, if you didn't, email me at communication@akana.com and say, I didn't get the email, because it just gave you some tips. It just gave you some things that were shared with us that you might need to bring with you, that you might need to have with you. Get with somebody and ask them what were those things, because you need to know those are just some things you just suggest that you might want to incorporate in your journey to boot camp. That being said, I'm done. Look forward to seeing many of you this weekend. I will be there. My husband will be there. We're on our journey, even in the morning. Yes, but guess what? It's going to be great. And we're going to bring back so much powerful encouragement and information. So, look, guys, have a honor day. Bye for now. Oh, guys, for those of you that are still here, just got a message from Melissa. There's going to be a boot camp meeting today at 2 p.m. Get ready to send that link out. p.m. Central Standard Time today, boot camp meeting. All right, I'll get it out. Bye now.